How's it, guys? As I'm sure you would have seen, I've been spending time in China with GWM. And during one of our test drive days, I came across the new Haval H6. Well, this is the facelifted version, a very popular car in SA. And I'm glad to say that it will be coming to South Africa very soon. So I thought I'd take a quick little walk around to see what it's all about. And firstly, up front, you've got this new massive grille that takes up the entire front end of the car and these new vertical daytime running lights. And then coming down the side of the car, I had a look at the wheels, which seem to be the same style and design as the ones that are currently on the H6. But who knows, a new version might come out when it is launched in South Africa. But it still looks very much like the outgoing H6 until you get to the rear. Now, this is where I'm not too sure if it is going to look like this or if we will still retain the current light bar that runs from one side to the other. But regardless, I think that these new individual lights look pretty cool with the badging in the middle. And then looking at the badging on the bottom right here, you'll see that this is the 2-litre turbocharged petrol version, which is probably what we'll get in South Africa. This isn't the HEV or the plug-in hybrid, but the standard petrol that we know in South Africa. And then heading on to the inside of the car where the changes continue because we've got some big developments here on the inside. This car looks really cool from the inside now. You've got these two big digital displays, one for the driver and one for your infotainment. But what I really love is the fit and finish. I love how it looks in this almost terracotta color. Although I think by adding a little black strip in the center of the seat, I would have split up this color a little bit more and made it not so brown all over. But otherwise, I think it looks really good. Taking a look at the big display in the center here, you're going to find that it's going to come with the new coffee operating system that GWM has been working on and will be rolling out across all of their models. And by the looks of things, volume is still done on the screen, as you can see there. You've got the ability to change some wallpapers and swap between different versions that you want to look at. But looking down the center of the console now, you're going to find that there are no more buttons. So no shortcut buttons, which is pretty sad to see. But hopefully, like I said, the version in South Africa comes with a lot more than what we're seeing over here. But it looks like they've gone for a very minimalist approach here with wireless phone charging, cup holders, a storage bin, storage underneath the center console. And now a nod to Mercedes-Benz with a gear shifter on the stalk just behind the steering wheel. And no more drive select on the center console like it had before. Which in my eyes freed up a whole bunch of space to potentially put volume buttons, but who knows. So that's the front of the car looking quite different and very modern. But now taking a look into the back seats, you're still going to find that the car has got a flat floor, which gives you a lot more space down there for your feet. And then from a connectivity point of view, you do have USB Type-C and USB Type-A, which is good to have both options and not just the older one. And because this SUV is for families, we've got to take a look at what the space is like in the boot. So making our way to the rear of the car here, you are still going to have an automatic tailgate, which should be standard across the range. And then once you finally find it and get into the car, you'll see that you still have that very big boot that we've come to love about the H6. But what's more important here is it doesn't have a spare wheel in China. But hopefully in South Africa, we will have that because that's something that our customers want. And then something I wanted to chat about on the back of the tailgate was the Haval branding. Now, in South Africa, they've gone the route of changing all of that to GWM, with Haval H6 essentially then being on the bottom left corner. So here it says Haval. In South Africa, that's probably going to change to GWM. And I'm still not sure if we're going to have the light bar or not. So I'm excited to see what comes into South Africa, because if it is vastly different from this, it's pretty cool to see that they do cater for the different markets in every type of way. So that's everything new from a design point of view on this new Haval H6. This was it in China for the Chinese market. So like I've said, I think there will be a few things that will be different when it comes to South Africa. But now to drive it. And here we got a chance to take it on a quick little drive through a little coned course, which wasn't really that long, but it was still cool to get behind the wheel and feel the 2-litre turbo engine go.
Oh, there was a cone. One dead cone.
Okay, that feels
This
a lot better for an
has some poke.
It definitely does. And here I was trying to see if we were able to put it into sport mode, but without being able to understand Chinese, I'm not sure if we could, because I felt like there was a little bit of lag, which is expected, but will definitely be fixed in an HEV version. But otherwise, I was very surprised with how much poke this car had when accelerating, especially down that straight where we were able to feel it firsthand. So there you go, a little sneak peek at the new Haval H6 that will be coming to South Africa very soon. A little bit different to the one we're looking at here, but I don't think it's going to stray too far from what we were seeing over here. Now, if you did enjoy this, please drop a like below and let me know if you're excited to see the new Haval H6 coming to South Africa. And if you already have one, tell me what you'd like to see difference on the car versus the one you currently have, and maybe it'll be changed in that version. Cheers.